What is up everyone, Barricade here, and I'm bringing you guys episode 13 of Dragon Ball Z lore. Today I'm actually talking about something very different. If you haven't heard yet, Akira Toriyama actually made a new one-shot manga real fast of a new little add-on to the Dragon Ball Z series called Dragon Ball Minus. It was a quick little one-chapter manga, and it basically talked about the origins of Son Goku, aka Kakarot. You're probably thinking, wait a second. Origins of Goku, didn't we get that in the first Bardock movie when he left Planet Vegeta after, Frieza blew up Planet Vegeta? Apparently apparently the original Bardock and second Bardock movie pretty much has been entirely retconned. And what that means is basically they ignore it and they change the story entirely. And it's been rendered completely uncanon. And originally it was never really entirely canon, the Bardock movie, simply because it wasn't made by him. But I considered the first Bardock movie, not the second one, but the first Bardock movie canon in my mind because it didn't contradict anything and it acted as like a prequel to the series. And it overall didn't do nothing bad to the series. But apparently, Akira Toriyama decided to completely disregard that original Bardock movie and make a new version of Bardock and Goku's origin, etc., etc. Well, basically what happened in this one is actually, it's entirely different. Instead of just Bardock and, finding out that his team got killed, etc., it tends to kind of even fall in with Battle of Gods. If you've seen Battle of Gods, one little quick part of that, don't worry, it's not too big of a spoiler, but one thing that Bill says is that he basically states that he met Frieza. He's met Frieza before. He knows who Frieza is. And in this manga, the reason why Frieza blows up Planet Vegeta is, I'm guessing, it's because of Bills. Because Bills is canon. The movie Battle of Gods is canon because it's made by Akira Toriyama. So I'm guessing the reason why he blew up, they changed it to, the reason why he blew up Vegeta was because of meeting Bills. And the reason why I say that is because Bills knew about the Super Saiyan God. He knew about the Super Saiyan God. And in this manga, Frieza knew about the Super Saiyan God. He states, oh, the Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan God, I can't risk, the Saiyans becoming too powerful, so I'm going to blow up the planet. And that's basically the reason why he blows up the planet, because he met Bills and learned of the origins of a Super Saiyan, aka Super Saiyan God as well. And it caused him to blow up the planet because he didn't want, anyone to challenge his power. That's like the one major huge retcon thing that they changed in the story. The other major point too is that Bardock actually cares a lot about Kakarot in this version. If you remember the first Bardock movie, he didn't really care about Kakarot. He got the Vision future powers, and he eventually learned to care about Kakarot at the last second. In this version, he didn't get the future powers. He didn't get to see the future. He didn't learn those abilities. What happened in this version was actually that Kakarot was born very weak because they kept him in an incubator. They kept him in like an incubator that kept him alive. This is like a glass orb thing that kept baby Kakarot inside it and kept him alive. And he actually cared a lot about Kakarot. And on top of it, the manga actually shows Goku's mother, Gine. They actually show Goku's mother. And it's actually a huge, big thing, that many people always wanted to know what Goku's mother was like. And they actually show his mom. And they show the relationship, and they show that Bardock and Kakarot's mom, Gine, had a really good relationship. They actually show love towards one another. And another huge retcon that they actually did too is, if you remember in the movies and stuff that they changed, they said that they took over the planet from the Tuffles and they had advanced technology. And while maybe the Tuffles part is still true, the advanced technology part is actually quite different. If you read the manga, there's a part where it shows where Bardock lives on planet Vegeta, and it looks very, very like low tech, very ancient. It almost looks kind of like the houses that those weird villagers lived in the second Bardock special. And kind of really old and broken down, not very advanced. And so entirely the whole original Bardock story has been entirely retconned, erased, and replaced with this version. And this version is actually 100% canon, regardless if you like it or not, because it is made by Akira Toriyama. It really is. So all the original version of the Bardock movie and everything has been entirely erased and replaced with this version. If you want to check it out, I will put a link to it in the description. I found a website that has the scans of the pages so you can read it. So I'll let you guys do that. But I just wanted to make this quick Dragon Ball Z lore explaining the differences between the original Bardock movie and the new version that is actually canon now. The other thing that's actually real crazy is this is not only just an add-on to Dragon Ball, this is actually also an add-on to another manga series created by Akira Toriyama called Jaco the Galactic Patrolman. It takes place in the same universe and even acts as a prequel to Dragon Ball. And it's just basically a completely different character, and one of the main characters actually is Bulma's older sister, a new character made by Akira Toriyama. She's canon, and it's a new character, and she is Bulma's older sister, and that's why you never see her in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, because she's off doing stuff with the main character from Jaco, the Galactic Patrolman. And it's actually really interesting to see Akira Toriyama add on to the series in this way, because this series takes place in the same universe, just not around them, basically. And it's overall real crazy and to see. If you want to check that manga out, you should. It's pretty interesting. And if you guys like this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you guys would like to see in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z lore. Thanks for watching, guys.